Random, fellas. Random. I need this. And I'm gonna shut up from now on. We can get up out of here. Think about it really quick. I'm only giving you 3. Top 3. 4. Top 4 female artists R&B 90s.
Mary J. Blige.
For you. Go for it.
Mary J. I'm gonna go Aaliyah.
Ooh.
Aaliyah, Mary J. 90s.
That was impressive.
Faith Evans.
Mm.
The 90s. She did her thing in the 90s. I want to say Lauryn Hill, but she had one album.
That one album was powerful, though.
But then I found out she didn't write it. She stole all them songs.
No, say it's not so. Oh, I did hear something about that.
Robert Glasper put her on blast like 2 years ago.
I think I did see that.
She stole all them songs.
So, Lauren, you're not putting her.
Shit was fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
She sounded so good.
It might be that who did I say? I said Faith Evans.
You said Mary J, Faith Evans.
That's 4.
Nah, you said Aaliyah, Mary J, Faith
Evans, and then Lauryn Hill.
Oh, Lauryn Hill. Got it.
That's 4. That's 4.
Yeah. Steve, what you got?
Oh, you know what? I'm pulling Faith.
Oh,
I might go to Mia.
To Mia? Oh,
I might go to Mia.
I'm impressed at you.
Oh, bro, I was
East Coast legend. You was in the 90s R&B.
I was in the 90s.
You be in there. You be.
Yo, I was there, bro. I was there. I had
a
mama.
Love. You gave some love to the light bright queen, Miss Tamia. Tamia Hill now.
That's why Grant Hill stay hurt. I would have too.
She was bad.
Stranger in my house changed my life.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. So the 90s.
Tell me where my spot is. I'll tell you, Tamia.
The 90s. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna throw Mary J in there, although I'm not a big fan, but she definitely.
Who do you want? You felt real.
I'm throwing her in there. Her.
I'm impressed at you, dog.
I'm gonna put Janet Jackson. That Velvet Rope was crazy in 1997. Okay,
I forgot about Janet. I always consider her 80s, but
she pushed,
I forgot the 90s was wild. The 90s was wild.
That that was crazy for me. I was pick that album up for real. I got to give Mariah Carey. She did her thing. Mariah Carey is out there. You know what I mean? I remember 1996.
I'm pulling to me as Mariah.
Yeah, Mariah was serious business. And for my 4th, oh man, I'm gonna go Aaliyah. Aaliyah. I'm gonna go to Aaliyah. Aaliyah, you know what I mean? There was nothing like that. That
Princess of R&B.
That one in the million.
That one in the million.
Yeah.
Everybody was
dance. And she had to dance.
This Aaliyah love, y'all. This Aaliyah love.
Everybody was beating on the back of the bus, man. Everybody was doing that joint. So yeah.
Even that first album of Aaliyah, man. I know it's tainted with Kel. Age ain't none, but a number was hitting. Y'all don't even go back and forth.
There was
back and forth was hard.
What's the name? An Aaliyah and Genuine joint that was crazy.
That was crazy. I guess it gets requested.
That's
R&B. She had the Dr. Doolittle soundtrack. I bought that whole soundtrack for All You That Somebody.
All You That Somebody. To this day.
Yep.
Even what was the
big VA hard track?
Oh yeah, baby girl. Yeah, he killed it.
That group. Shout out to Jodeci for that group. Shout out to was it Devontae? Shout out to Devontae Swing for having that group, that super group. Well, Aaliyah came in there with them VA boys that Timberland.
Try again.
Dust yourself up and try again.
Yeah.
Even though Come Back in One Piece with Come Back in One Piece is another one, DMX.
Yep. Yeah. She was nice.
Big 99, 98. That was big.
Well, that's my. What about you, Mo?
It's good for man. All right, y'all really, man. I'm impressed. I'm going. Dag. Whitney Houston.
Forgot about Whitney.
Yeah, and I know you want to say 80s a lot, but I mean, she has
Heartbreak Hotel.
Listen, man.
Yeah, Faith Evans on it.
I Always Love You. Like she has some.
Oh my God, Kelly Price.
Kelly Price. Yeah, Kelly Price.
Kelly Wholesale is what I used to call her. Kelly Wholesale.
Kelly Price. I would call her. She'd be in the top 4 of the R&B 90s R&B pain singers, pain and rain, trauma bonding singers. They always talked about a man abusing and he cheated and stuff like that.
Mary J.
She was my 600 pound. She was my 600 pound life. So I get why he was cheating, but
Mary J. did the same. I'm not.
Mary J. consistently. Mary J. is going to be on my list because Mary J. is definitely. This is the thing about Mary J. Y'all. I don't know if she gets enough love, but let me tell you something. When it comes to consistency, is nothing like Mary J. Blige, and you can go through albums and albums, and you can just put the album in and let it go.
Yeah, she got.
I like Mary. I know she's okay, but
she got some hits.
Not a great singer, bro.
I knew you
about it. It's not. See, I mean,
no, singing for him. Singing for him.
She sounded crazy on that joint, like yelling into the mic. She's yelling into the mic. What was that lady's name?
Dog, the Pain. That's the lady.
It was Pain.
Oh,
it was Pain.
It was one of the old school divas. One of the old school divas was just like,
I remember. No, she did her song again. She did Shaka Khan's song, and Shaka Khan was like, baby girl, why you sing my song flat like that? You ain't gonna sing my song flat like that. So you sounded bad like that. She's like, oh, it was early in the morning, something like that. She's like, we joke and talk like that though.
Yeah,
she's
sweet thing.
Sweet thing. She said, why you sing my song flat like that? First of all, personally, I don't think a lot of times that a lot of singers should touch a lot of people's songs, like from that past.
She did some good. I'm going down.
I'm going
down. Come on now. That was the one. She had what's the 411? That was already fire. And then she came out with I'm Going Down. She was queened. At that point,
you see Steve's face when it comes to Mary J. He really has a problem.
I don't know why you don't like it.
He does this with Mary J.
He's nice.
That's not the vocals for him. That's not the vocals for him.
R&B. I'm not going to hate on her from that. She's the queen of R&B.
Remember what Star used to call her back in the day on the radio? Flat-footed heifer from Yonkers.
Now I just thought about something while we were just talking about this. Is Whitney Houston considered R&B? Did she kind of transform and pull away like Michael Jackson did into the pop?
She's no. I want to say no, but I kind of want to say yes.
I think she's bigger than that. I think she's bigger than R&B. I think she's
bigger because here's the thing. This is when I knew Whitney Houston was considered so legendary. It was when she broke up with Bobby Brown.
When did she do that?
That was in 2006-7, I want to say.
Yeah.
And I was living in Rhode Island, working in Rhode Island. I was the speck in the vanilla working this job. And when she broke up with Bobby Brown, there were dozens of white women talking about that was the greatest thing that Whitney Houston ever could have done. And I didn't know the love they had for this woman until she left Bobby Brown. And then when she died, I knew more Caucasian people who were highly upset about her passing away than I did black people. And I probably
just the real her.
Yeah. I mean, I was fine with her either way.
I know, but we knew the real her.
I love that reality show being Bobby Brown. I mean, that was a great show. It showed you the real side
reality
of Whitney
person anyway. But that being said, it showed a side of Whitney that they don't like. They don't like that side of Whitney. They don't like when Whitney is Whitney and with Bobby, right?
Yes,
she's herself.
She is.
But when she's singing to a white man in The Bodyguard, she's the greatest thing ever.
I'm the queen of the night. Oh yeah, they love that song. That was probably the worst Whitney Houston song ever.
Man, so we got the top 4. All right, now that's good. Now top 4 R&B females of the 90s. I'm gonna go with Whitney Houston, Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey. I have to, and this is where it hurts my heart. This is where it hurts my heart because I want to put Janet Jackson in here so bad because the catalog is amazing, but I gotta go with Toni Braxton. I have to go with Toni Braxton.
Not about Toni Braxton.
I gotta go with Toni Braxton.
I might want to redo my list.
She was the B list of all them people right there, but she was the 1A. She ain't the B. She was that 1A.
Yeah, she was right there.
That one, that babyface, that catalog, babyface pen. Listen, she did it to perfection.
No.
He's the opposite, Steve, of what you're saying about Mary J. Because when she sang them songs, you got the feeling and you had the voice.
Break My Heart,
and she was hitting them notes.
Break My Heart was
she can outsing Janet any day of the week. But
Break My Heart was on some what's her name? What's the white woman? His name, the Titanic,
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion level, man. Break My Heart was on Celine Dion.
That was big. That was the biggest song for like 2 years.
I'm talking about
Burnt by the Fire. Yo, it was just too much Janet.
Listen, that Janet was
too much Janet, man. No offense to her.
I want to get rid of. I personally want to get rid of Mary J for Janet. Personally, I do because Janet, Mary J was younger. Yeah, that's why I want to get rid of her, but I can't do it.
80s and blossomed into who Janet Jackson was in the 90s. That's where I was able to start loving and liking Janet Jackson. In the 80s and stuff was my older cousins. I was still young. You know what I'm saying?
You went to that concert. That's what really shaped.
That was in the 2000s, and so she still was doing her thing back then. I mean,
that was next level. That was next level.
You know. But man, yeah,
she's definitely top 5. But she's in your top 4, fella. Is she in your top 4, Janet?
Me?
Yeah, top 4.
Oh, she's my number 1.
Janet top. Oh, wow, number 1.
She's my number 1. Dancing, singing,
my number 1.
You know, dancing. No, she's not the greatest singer, but performance-wise, song ballads. I mean, you know.
Yeah, Mary J's my number 1.
We ain't gonna talk about Mary J singing.
You notice we didn't. You notice we didn't have nothing to say about Mariah. We just left her there.
Mariah. I mean,
we leaving her there.
She was a monster. When it came to, she was a monster. When it came to the songs, she could sing. She had the
Heartbreaking.
She had. I was gonna say she had some of the best rap collabos after Mary.
Me and Mariah.
In the 90s.
Come on, all I need, Steve. Method Man and Mary.
That's next level.
That's monster status.
Listen, that was another level. To this day.
That's her best song.
Even the song, even the song with Little Kim, I Can Love You. Listen,
come on. I just started putting Izzy on to Mary J recently.
I
put her on.
I thought you were gonna say he's putting her on the what's the name, Little Kim. I was like, damn.
No, not yet. Especially that verse. Don't peas and what?
Spitting.
I can't listen. I have a problem like Toni Braxton, Janet Jackson. Oh man, dog. For the 90s, Toni Braxton.
We way past 30 minutes, guys.
Yeah, about 49 of them things.
All right, listen. We're gonna leave. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it to the chat. We're gonna leave it to the people. We had the top 4 ladies of R&B in the 90s. But I'm having a problem with Toni Braxton or Janet Jackson.
I'm pulling my top 4. And I'm putting Toni Braxton in.
I think Toni Braxton is over Janet Jackson in the 90s. I hate to do that. But do y'all think
Toni Braxton?
I'm not going to argue. And my thing is, it's a preference, right? Toni Braxton, baritone singer. She had a baritone voice. She's a very powerful singer, but she was stand in front of her mic and sing.
That's Janet, the way Love Goes is one of the best songs, though.
Janet wasn't the greatest singer vocalizing wise, but Janet was able to get up there and kill it like her brothers did in the past.
She wrote the beat. She wrote the beat well.
I was going to say, kill it like her brothers did. You forgot she had brothers. I'll say that. I'll give her that.
True.
Besides Mike, you forgot she had brothers.
It was like she was separate. It was like, yeah. Next level.
Them dudes was in the 60s and the 70s. A little bit of the 80s sprinkles. Her and Mike took it from then until now. You know what I'm saying? The whole family. you know, like
I
Janet.
Get So Lonely. I forgot about that track. Hard track.
But Blackstreet,
Yeah. Yeah.
We Go Deep. I mean, she got some tracks.
We Go Deep was hard.
We Go Deep.
Go deep. Oh man.
Sleep. Dog, listen.
Man,
then I got You're Making Me High from Tony Braxton.
Yes.
Like, come on, man. Then you got another sad love song.
Breathe Again.
Breathe Again.
Breathe Again.
The song Babyface, her and Babyface, the soundtrack, Give You
Boomerang.
My Heart. Yeah, Boomerang soundtrack. You know what time it is.
It's different. Janet doesn't have anything like that, right?
Love Should Have Brought You Home.
Janet got that track. Janet got that track with Q-Tip.
But
yes, that was hard track. Yeah.
Don't know what you got to live.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me just fuck with it for a minute. Come on, man.
Yeah, it was the era we came up in, the music was so
banging, man.
Shout out to people that the 90s kids. Shout out to 90s kids.
90s kids.
This type of music. Because you know what we're talking about. You know why we're having this debate right now. But we out here, man. It's late. All right. We're gonna leave it to y'all to finish this one up.
Argue in the comments. We out.